I'm Josh.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Baron.
You guys want to watch Power Rangers?
Oh, no.
Only if we watch every single one.
No!
Episode 5, not a different drum.
Different
just
drum.
different drum.
Yeah,
From 1993. Like the rest of them.
So, we start off...
Classically, we start off in the juice bar.
Let's go!
Yep.
I love this place now.
Yep. Trini is actually beating Jason at arm wrestling. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Oh,
he
no.
just benched
I didn't notice that.
3,000 reps.
It could be the same day. We don't know.
It really could be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they should be equal power level, I guess, if they're both on the Ranger.
So that's a point towards them having powers outside of the suits.
Yeah.
True.
Or he's just nice.
Or she has the technique, like she's like
nice.
pulling it.
She has
like,
the wrist?
He doesn't know how to, yeah.
So Kimberly is teaching a dance class
Yes.
that Billy is trying to keep up
And he
with.
sucks at dancing.
But he trips
Whoa.
on one of Ernie's cart.
Yeah, Ernie is
What was
pushing
that
the cart, and he stops pushing it to start dancing. He's a slave to the rhythm, and the cart bounces into Billy. Billy falls comically.
And there's this like footage where you see his face and he's like flying
Oh,
It's
around.
that classic watching a person crash into a TV show. And he crashes into, I don't know, a broom closet, and then keeps going. And he finally ends up just crashing onto the wall, and Kimberly goes, "Man, you're never going to get a girl."
You can't dance.
Can't dance.
Well, he's like down and he's hurt bad, and Trini's like, "Aw, are you okay? Are you gonna be okay?
You're never gonna have a girl."
He's like 17. He's not like 4.
Yeah, how old are they? I guess they're in high school.
I'm gonna go like 17.
Yeah, probably.
And then,
But then in Kimberly's dance class,
she's teaching him the Cotton Eye Joe. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
there's a deaf girl, Melissa, who bumps into another girl, and the other girl's like super rude. She's like, "Get out of here!
Get out!
What are you
You
doing?"
almost
made me fall. Yeah.
And at first I was like, oh, common reaction, but no, she clearly knows that she's deaf.
Yeah.
like a minute later, it's like, oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this character, she's in the whole episode. This deaf girl Melissa, and like everyone just talks to her face.
I think she's just really good at lip reading.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
really?
the only one who knows sign language is Kimberly.
Yeah,
and she talks to her.
Yeah, I think she's really good at lip reading, because like when she talks to Jason later on, he's like facing her directly.
Yep.
Okay.
And so things have made amends until Bulk shows up.
Yeah.
Once again. And
I wrote Vulcan Scully here to probably be something bigoted.
Yeah. So they start making fun of the quote unquote ballerinas. And Zach then challenges him to a dance battle.
Because he loves dancing.
And I gotta say, Bulk's moves, not bad.
That's what
not
bad.
I wrote
Also,
Bulk
wait,
kinda
so
hits it.
Bulk didn't do anything aggressive this episode. He was just dancing, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they have the context that he's just an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, he walks in and goes, ha 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 ha, girls dancing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did do that.
Oh, and they cut up to Rita, who hates music, and what's the
Finster?
crafting guy, Finster? He says,
Yeah.
"I'm working on a marvelous monster that eats cars and smells like fish."
I love music to be this
It
Not even
smells like
like-
fish. It's just a guy in the gym.
He's just in the back like, no, don't worry. This one eats cars and smells like fish. Now it's going to be perfect.
If that monster ever shows up, I'm gonna be so happy.
Yeah, well,
If a
we could have
monster-
already seen him. Or next
Well,
episode.
no one's eating cars yet.
Oh, yeah. I don't
That's
think they have
true.
the budget for that. Well, I guess it could just
The Hot
be
Wheels
yeah,
music out.
yeah, that's true.
So Bulk actually kind of keeps up with Zach's dancing. I'm not gonna lie. They tried to make him look like
But then he
fool.
does a handstand on the tape on the bar. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's
how's Bulk gonna do
cheating.
that? Yeah, he's. And then does he split his pants?
Yes,
Again.
he does. They don't show it this time.
Yeah,
You hear
he
a
just
rip.
like leans forward and
He tries to do a little split.
Yeah.
And
Well, this is before like jeans were like the spandexy,
yeah.
so just like that.
Yes.
And so Finster comes up with the Gnarly Gnome, who I thought was called the Naughty Gnome. That's why I wrote Naughty.
I wrote naughty as well.
I didn't. Yeah, I thought he was like
He's
dwarf.
terrifying.
He is genuinely
The first
terrifying.
sequence where he starts luring these girls into a cave with his accordion.
Yes.
Yes, he's got an accordion.
Generally, like, kind of scary.
Every single hypnotic power to me is terrifying.
Yeah,
but he's just really creepy.
The music doesn't quite fit his playing, but if it did, I feel like it'd be a pretty solid, terrifying scene.
Yeah, if and the camera work is like weird shots.
Yeah, it's all like crazy.
Yeah, and he's not really saying much as he's learning.
And so he hypnotizes these 4 girls, and
I think
there's 5 of them. Yeah. But the 5th one is Melissa, who can't hear, so she's immune to the powers. And so the gross gnome leads them to a cave in which Melissa follows him. Finds the cave. She can't go in because there's a rope. There's a rope net cage. Barrier. Which, why wouldn't you just be able to lift the rope?
Yeah, maybe it's enchanted.
So then it kind of changes, and we realize the Gnarly Gnome isn't that aggressive or mean.
He just wants, a pervert.
Yeah.
He's he just wants to party.
Yeah, we cut to him asking for food to be made for him and for everybody to dance.
The 2 henchmen are just like, yeah, we're working on it. We're getting you dinner, and he's like, come on, a meal.
And the putties are dancing with the girls,
which is really creepy.
Terrifying.
It's
how
terrifying.
They're kind of like shifting into the dance,
and they've got that weird like floaty kind of druggish camera work.
It's just really off-putting.
Baboon Squad are cooking like a caterpillar, and
Babu pulls out a little present. He's like, I saved a bug just for a special occasion.
It's a gummy caterpillar.
Yeah,
and then
he's kind of lovable. He doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I don't like what's the one with the monocle? It's like a bat.
Not Finster?
No, the one that's not Finster, Babu, or Goldar.
With the monocle.
Like, his body is like this creepy, like...
I don't even think I have a monocle.
Eldritch thing, and then his face is just like a monkey with a monocle.
Wait, isn't that Babu?
No. Or maybe it is.
Yeah, Babu is the monkey
with
the
Squat.
monocle.
Oh, okay.
Squat's the bulbous one.
Yeah, Babu is just weird.
Yeah.
I don't get him.
They're cooking, and like, they've got like a little like table with ingredients and bowls, and one of them just pours like orbs.
A colorful orb.
Yeah,
like plastic balls.
They're like Orbeez.
What comes of that? I forget.
Nothing. They never eat.
He's like, a special ingredient.
No, they do like I guess it's implied they do a cut, because then all of a sudden everyone
is outside.
The gnome and Baboon Squad are sleepy, because I guess they ate, and they fall asleep.
Right. So then it cuts to Melissa asking Jason for help at the juice bar.
And he's like, I don't
Jason's
understand.
What? And so she finally writes it down. My friends are in trouble. Come with me, please. And Jason goes, okay.
She knows how to write.
Yeah. And so they all, all 5 Power Rangers plus Melissa go down to the cave. And Melissa's like, they're in there.
And
she's like, stay behind a bush.
Yeah, and Kimberly goes, okay, you walk that way.
This is the point where I was like, okay. So, last episode, we were like, surely someone's going to figure out the Power Rangers. How did she not figure out the Power Rangers?
Exactly.
She goes to her friends who are
curious.
wearing like red, blue, black, and yellow, and pink. And then they go away. They go somewhere. She's not hypnotized.
But she, I guess, decided to hide behind that bush the entire duration of the fight.
Yeah.
I guess.
And so they must have gone to her after, however long
What I thought was going to happen was she was going to say, oh, he's got hypno powers. You guys need to plan for that. But no. They just walk in, fight.
But they don't get hypnotized, so
and
it's
then
fine.
they create the blaster again. The bowcaster
they're
blaster.
destroying this guy.
Yeah,
he's the weakest.
Beat his ass.
He's the weakest monster we've seen yet, physically.
They form the power blaster instantly, blowing us to hell.
He goes to smithereens.
He turns into rocks or something.
But then Rita reconstitutes the rocks into a bigger version of himself.
And they get the Zords.
And he still kind of... He hits him with one blast, and it's like turbulence to them.
Yeah.
And then he tries to hypnotize, and they just shake it off and beat him.
So they get some sort of weird hypno, like they think they're in a city, and then a building is coming towards
them,
them,
and
the building hits them.
It's like, oh, he's a rock.
And then a rock comes in, and a rock hits them.
That was kind of cool. I like that.
But like, he really didn't hypnotise them.
Why didn't he just use his original trance?
Maybe he made those girls think they were walking into
he just wanted
a normal
to dance.
place.
Maybe. I mean, that's probably...
He hypnotized them they were in Kimberly's dance class.
Their rangerness might have made them immune to some...
But they get the Zords, and they do like an extended scene of them getting in and saying like phrases, and Billy says, "This is Billy, I'm nominal."
Yeah, I think because he's a nerd.
What That's not what nominal means.
I know,
is it?
but
I think he's
nominal.
I think he's the one that's just used the most.
Yeah, he loves.
Yeah, everyone. What did they all say? Oh, Kimberly's like, I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most of them say normal things.
Yeah.
But he says, I'm nominal.
Yeah, I remember that. That's
and
right.
another point of just these huge giant Mechazords and monsters just fighting in the mountains outside a city.
Yeah, they could easily have run over the mountain and killed those girls.
Yeah.
And
so every fight, I mean, in canon, has taken place on the outskirts of the same town.
Yeah, Angel Grove.
Yeah.
And
you'd think the government would be kind of suspicious.
So they summoned the sword again, do they not?
Well, but first,
Bam!
when they're fighting, the gnome, his weapon is just a rake.
No, it's like rake
it's like
hoe thing.
rake.
Yeah, garden hoe.
Yeah.
Like I use that to pick up leaves.
That's not. Oh well, gnomes are in gardens.
True.
I was so.
And he turns into rocks because gnomes are made of rocks.
Oh my god!
Wow,
I was so in my mind.
But he looks like a. He's like a dwarf.
An accordion.
He looked like a
Right.
fantasy dwarf to me. It's
But
like he should have a pickaxe or something.
They summon the Megazord. They send his ass to hell.
Yep.
He gets. This guy gets annihilated twice in a row.
Yeah, there are now five teenagers that surely, with just an ounce of logical thinking, can figure out these are the Power Rangers.
Yes, because they get the girls out of the cave and the five go, man, you guys really should have seen those Power Rangers.
Yeah. They do that every episode.
And these girls who just got hypnotized and lured into a cave just believe this story now. But I guess you would, because for the past week there's been 4 instances of giant robots fighting giant monsters.
Yeah,
so
and when one
what
little
else can happen?
spaceship that rolled through the streets and everyone watched it.
Wow, Bulk's first name is Farkas. He's Farkas.
You know what? That
Bulk.
tracks.
I wonder if it's like Scott Farkas from A Christmas Story.
Right.
But that's a last.
Because he's the bully.
I guess.
Could be a reference.
Oh my god, we have the Power Rangers wiki of just so we can look when we need it. They don't know who played Melissa.
What?
Wow. It says question mark.
She's gone.
Wow. So we come back to the juice bar as we do all the time, and they're hanging out with Melissa, and Jason's like, I tried to learn a little bit of sign language, and he signs, and Melissa starts laughing. He's like, what did I say? I thought I said like you're cute or something. And she was like, nah, you said I smell like a dog or something.
That's not even remotely close, I bet.
No.
In sign language.
No, I feel like they probably got sign language right here.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, because he obviously, pointed to his nose and smelled.
Oh, not even close to, you were cute or whatever.
Yeah.
I was saying that
it's
sign language. Yeah.
He had to done that on purpose or be terrible.
Well, no, I think
dumb.
Kimberly taught him, and he was just going.
Oh, as a joke, maybe.
Yeah. And then Ernie, I think he whips up some free juice for no
reason.
Yeah,
juice on the house.
Free juice.
Well, maybe
the people who weren't kidnapped.
Maybe this is. Well, they went to go help.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Or he secretly knows, and he's I don't think the show's clever enough for that.
And the moral of this episode is be nice to deaf people.
Yeah. And then right at the end, Melissa does teach Billy how to dance finally.
Because he wants to fuck.
Yes, exactly. And
That's
he just
true.
break dances. He's
so
all
good.
around, and he's
so
spinning.
fighting this gnome gave him the ability to dance, or it's like a inherent
thing.
Power Ranger ability, and he just
to
dance.
That's one of their powers.
Yeah.
They should never use those
Zach
powers.
shared his dance.
Apparently, Zordon and Alpha weren't in the episode. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't need them at all.
Well,
now
for
that
the
Zordon's
teleporting.
finally given them every single equipment.
That's true. So they didn't teleport to the battle in this one. They just walked.
Well, because they couldn't afford to.
They
couldn't
Melissa
show
can keep it up in
Melissa.
front of Melissa. I have a feeling we will never see Melissa or any of those 5 girls again.
Well, they don't know who Melissa was.
Oh my god.
They know
They know
Rhonda
who played
Belser was
Beth.
Beth.
I'm not going to click on her page.
Beth was the one that yelled at Melissa, right?
Oh, the mean one?
Yeah,
oh,
Beth was the
maybe.
mean one. I believe she was also one of the ones that got hypnotized.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Mm-hmm.
So that was that episode.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, I think I might have a nightmare about that gnome.
That gnome is terrifying.
There's something off about him. Yeah. All right, that's
it.
That's it.